Estamos de volta ao pavilhão Susana Barroso, em Odivelas, onde vai decorrer dentro de momentos o início do jogo Sporting Québec. Bradley, Sporting against Québec.
It's going to be an interesting one. Sporting, of course, got off to the perfect start this morning, beating the other Canadian team that have travelled over Vancouver 11-7, and Vancouver gave them a really tough game in the end, actually. So let's see if Quebec can do the same. They've got a few star players in this Quebec team, including the current Canada men's national team captain, Bruno Ashe, who's starting on the bench for this one, but I'm sure will play a key part as the tournament goes on.
So it's pretty interesting that we're going to say good afternoon for every Sporting fan and good morning for every Quebec fan. It's 10 a.m. in Quebec and 3 o'clock in Lisbon. And the first play goes to Quebec.
It does, and it's blocked. And these early stages could be crucial if Quebec want to assert themselves into the game.
Dar também as boas-vindas em português a todos os que nos estão a assistir. Relembrar que estamos a assistir ao jogo Sporting Québec. A equipa portuguesa enfrenta os canadianos francófonos do Québec e marca o primeiro golo. Golo do Sporting, 1-0.
So Sporting have made a couple of changes to their starting three compared to the first game against Vancouver. And it's
Se calhar não foi golo.
Thomas Delphin is in the starting lineup alongside Frances Brzezowskis.
Mas também não foi penalti. Estranho. Dito isto, continuamos a assistir ao jogo. Relembrar que os canadianos sofrem um bocadinho de jet lag. Na sua terra natal são exatamente 10 horas e 1 minuto da manhã e não 3 da tarde como são aqui em Lisboa, mas também favorecem das condições meteorológicas, porque Lisboa é bastante mais amena que o Quebec nesta altura.
So the starting three for Quebec: number 1, Eric Houle; number 5, Bryce Parker; and 8, Peter Parson are the three starting for Quebec. And here is Sacramento, such a key player in this Sporting team. Liam Moreno, it comes off the post and it stayed out. It is Liam Moreno who is starting, not Thomas Delphin. I do apologise. Liam Moreno is out on the court at the moment. So you've got the two key wingers on the court at the moment, Sacramento and Moreno. Oh, what an effort that was. It crashed off the post down this near side of the court. Eric Gould reacted to it very late, but thankfully for him, it hit the post.
There goes the paint.
Fresh set of paint in the morning. Here is the number 8, Peter Parson. Fires wide. So Quebec, it's a really exciting opportunity for Quebec and Vancouver, who've got an opportunity to play in Europe and play in a world competition. And it's deflected. And deflected in. It has deflected in. Nothing that Eric Houle could do about that one.
Primeiro golo do Sporting contra o ASA do Quebec. Interessante que a equipa do Quebec tem nos seus quadros o capitão de equipa da seleção nacional canadiana. Também interessante que diziam-nos há pouco que a equipa masculina tem menos rodagem, 2-0 para o Sporting, tem menos rodagem do que a equipa feminina. O desporto de GoalBall no Quebec não é ainda uma prática tão comum assim como é, por exemplo, na Europa. I was telling to the Portuguese spectators that the masculines in Quebec are minus, they are not so well played as the women.
Yeah, so in the GoalBall, in the men's side of the competitions, is still really developing and growing sport, and they're trying to push the sport and get it more competitive and better. Whereas the women's side of GoalBall in Canada have had some decent success. Two world titles and a silver and bronze at the Paralympics over the years, and they want to try and match up the men's and the women's. Leon Moreno has his effort whizzing past this near post, a diagonal effort from that far side. Just a reminder that Quebec are playing in blue shirts with Sporting in the traditional green and white hooped shirt. Sporting throwing from left to right. Sacramento, it hits the post, it goes in, and Sacramento has one to his name. It's been a flying start from Sporting. The power they generate in their throws is quite incredible.
2-0 para o Sporting e time-out da equipa canadiana. A treinadora pediu time-out assim que viu a bola entrar. The coach asked for a timeout as soon as she saw the ball entering. She need to correct their strategy. We just saw the replay of the goal, and it's really on a perfect angle.
Yeah.
Really hard to defend a ball like that.
Yeah, right in the corner, ricocheting off the post. Pinpoint precision, I should say.
They are replaying the play that Marlene made with the women's team.
And Marcia Ferreira, as she always does, is prowling the team bench
always.
area, always watching. And
the lioness.
Here is Eric Kuhl going down the centre.
And the people that are watching, where are you guys watching us from? In Quebec, in Canada, in Portugal. Where are you watching? What are your expectations for this game? Who's going to win? And the championship, who's going to win the championship? I think it's Bradley.
Down the centre. Oh, it's a brilliant effort. And Peter Parson has Quebec's first goal of the World Cup. And that is just a huge confidence booster from the team from Canada.
E o Sporting sofre o primeiro gol frente ao ASA do Quebec. No marcador 3 para o Sporting, 1 para o ASA do Quebec.
3-1 to Sporting. Quebec, have they just been handed a lifeline? They need to find a way back into this game. Here's Leon Moreno, who just composes himself, fires it forward, and it's 4-1 just like that. A diagonal, fizzing, venomous effort that almost takes the net off the goal. What a finish from Leon Moreno.
4-1 para o Sporting. Roberto Moreno acaba de marcar o quarto golo do Sporting. It was the inverse move. It was on the other side of the net.
High ball given against Eric Kuhl.
Grande abraço para o Paulo Apolinário, que nos assiste de Lisboa e torce pelo Sporting. Neste momento temos uma penalidade a ser marcada contra o ASA do Quebec. O Sporting tem a oportunidade de marcar o quinto gol e marca 5-1.
Leon Moreno makes it 5-1 to Sporting with just under 4 minutes gone.
And the crowd cheers for Sporting.
Well, Sporting, they were leading 8-3 in their game against Vancouver, and Vancouver came back to merely make a game of it. So there's still hope for Quebec. Just noticing the coach for Quebec, Nathalie Seguin, who is leaning forward in the technical area. You've just got to have one foot in your team bench area, and you can talk to your players with been hearing from a few of the coaches, Bas Spans and Thomas Svensson of BCI Copenhagen, saying that in this environment, in this hall, it can be sometimes quite difficult to get your message across. You really have to speak up. And so interesting that Natalie Seguin is really leaning forward in her team bench area.
And she uses the folder to conditionate direct the voice, or to not allow the sporting team to listen. We'll show to the viewers when we have a chance.
Sacramento, brilliant save, diving to the right by Peter Parson. He fires one back down the centre and has his effort blocked. Really good bit of play from both teams there, but in particular Peter Parson with that brilliant save. Here's Moreno down the centre. Good save by Bryce Parker this time in the central position. He puffs his cheeks, Bryce Parker, and he goes for it again with a bouncing effort. Penalty though given against Bryce Parker, the number 5. Long ball given against Bryce Parker. And now an opportunity for Sporting to make it 6, and it's Limon Moreno who is deadly in these positions and these opportunities. It normally only ends one way. Can he add another one to the scoreline? Limon Moreno, the Brazilian.
Temos uma penalidade a favor do Sporting contra o ASA do Quebec. Moreno vai marcar. Será a oportunidade de marcar o 6º golo do Sporting nesta tarde. E é fora.
From Moreno. You don't normally put those words together.
It happens.
From Moreno.
It happens. It's not usual, but it happens.
So he is human. Here is Sacramento, playing on the right of the 3 on this near side. Sacramento goes down the near side, blocked away by Eric Kuhl. Does well, just to palm it away. Here is Limon Moreno, goes down the centre, got blocked by the feet by Bryce Parker, and he fires one forward, and but unfortunately it's going to be another penalty against Bryce Parker. A long ball given. Now Moreno, does he have, is it Moreno? No, it's going to be Sacramento this time who's going to take this one. Sacramento, can he finish it? Oh, just underneath the body of Bryce Parker. Really frustrated Bryce Parker.
So let's rewatch it. It was really hard to defend a ball like this. It goes with a lot of speed, with a lot of strength. O Sporting vence por 6-1. O ASA do Quebec. Este último golo por penalidade.
Here is Peter Parson on the right. Goes down the centre, puts a bit of venom behind this one. Has his effort blocked. The tall presence is Mantas Brzezowskis in the centre for Sporting. Oh, good block by Parson on the right. Mantas Brzezowskis wasn't in the squad for the first game against Vancouver for Sporting, but he is involved this time around. He's such a tall man, Mantas Brzezowskis, in the centre for Sporting, and really spread himself across the goal line. Oh, and a high ball given against Eric Kuhl. And this is another opportunity now for Sporting to extend their lead further. Still over 6 minutes remaining in this first half. And it's going to be Sacramento. He scored earlier. Is he going to take another one? He does. No mistake from Sacramento. 7-1.
7-1 para o Sporting aqui no pavilhão Susana Barroso. O Sporting vence por 7-1 o ASA do Quebec. Mais um gol de penalidade marcado por Moreno.
Given against Peter Parson this time. And
So now we start to feel that there's some nerves going down.
yeah, maybe a bit of nerves and maybe just a lack of composure and
Yeah.
just calmness.
And with that lack of composure comes the mistakes,
Peter
and-
Parson standing in the
and you
centre.
pay for them.
Moreno,
No,
well,
out.
would you believe it? He has missed again, Limon Moreno. And Marcia Ferreira is going to call for a substitution. So ideally Sacramento is coming off. And is going to be replaced by
Number
number 9, Pavlou.
4 enters and number 9 leaves, I think. No.
Pavlukinik comes on for Sporting, the number 9.
Okay.
Substitution, Quebec, out number 1, in number 2.
So Mason Smith is going to come on. Mason Smith for Quebec. He's going to replace number 1, Eric Houle. So Mason Smith, Peter Parson and Bryce Parker all on for Quebec. As for Sporting, we have Limon Moreno, Genrik Pavlukinek and Mantas Brazauskis all on the court. And here is Mason Smith, who takes up the position on the left side, goes diagonally, ball over back to Quebec. Here is Peter Parson now on the right. Can he find a way through? No, not this time. It's wide of the left post.
Quiet, please. Play. Out.
So now they are aiming for the technicians. Not against us, but against the technicians. So it's safe enough for us.
Quiet, please. Play. Ball over.
Ball over back to Quebec.
Quiet, please. Play.
It was an awkward one to save, but it's dealt with well by Sporting. Here is Limon Moreno. Quick reply from Mason Smith. Has his effort blocked.
Afterwards, we're going to have Vancouver, the other Canadian team, against Sessi, São Paulo from Brazil in the males tournament.
North America
So
versus
stay with us.
North America versus South America.
Didn't think that it makes sense. The game will start at 4 p.m. Lisbon time.
Quiet, please. Play.
So at 8 o'clock in Vancouver,
High ball.
8 a.m. in Vancouver.
High ball given against Pavlukinik. An opportunity for Quebec. Oh, it's a really good block. It's a great response. A shake of the head from Mason Smith. It is at the second for Quebec. 7-1 to Sporting. It remains with 4.5 minutes remaining of this first half.
Play.
away. Dealt with well in the centre by Bryce Parker.
Quiet, please. Play. Out.
Here is Mason Smith for Quebec. Oh, a fizzing effort that finds its way in. Brilliant from Mason Smith. He's come on in this first half and he's got himself a goal. It just fizzed past the Sporting defence.
Let's see the replay to check what the hell happened. Can we see a replay?
Quiet, please.
We can't.
Play.
Leon Moreno now goes down the centre. Saved by Bryce Parker. Here is Peter Parson. Ooh, kicked away in the centre by Brzezowskis. The towering figure of Mantas Brzezowskis.
Quiet, please. Play. Out. Quiet, please. Play.
Oh, Mason Smith has found another one. 7-3. Well, what is it with these two Canadian teams, Vancouver and Quebec, that just love to fight back against Sporting? Sporting were 8-3 up against Vancouver early on, and Vancouver managed to get within one
Quiet, please.
with a couple of minutes to go. Well, they are just clawing their way back, Quebec. Nearly a fourth as well. It was cleared away by Moreno.
Quiet, please. Play.
Smith with another effort. It's blocked this time. He's been a real threat since he's come on as Mason Smith. Oh, but what an effort that was from Leon Moreno. The bounce and the power in that throw just took it over the body of Bryce Parker in the centre. And it's 8-3.
What a ball.
That is one of
What
the
a
throws
goal.
of the day.
We're going to see the replay, I think. Check this out. Down, down, down. What a great goal.
Brilliant, brilliant finish.
3 minutes in the clock. 8 to Sporting, 3 to ASA Quebec. Estão 3 minutos no relógio para a final da primeira parte. 8 para o Sporting, 3 para o ASA Quebec.
Here is Mason Smith, who's managed to score 2 since coming on as a substitute.
Quiet, please. Play. Out. Quiet, please.
Mason Smith just hands over responsibility to Parson, who's on the far right side. He goes down the centre. It's an awkward one to block, but Brzezowskis does well.
Quiet, please.
And clears it away. Here's Moreno. Stopped by the knees of Peter Parson. Bryce Parker now takes responsibility in the centre. Oh, an awkward one. But it just loses a little bit of momentum, a little power by the time it reaches the Sporting goal line. And Moreno can pick up on this near side. And he goes for another bouncing, awkward effort that's blocked by Parker. Went over Parker. in the last effort from Moreno, but not this time. Ooh, an awkward fizzing effort from Mason Smith. That is cleared away.
Quiet, please. Play.
Off the post. Diagonal effort.
Quiet, please. Play. Quiet, please. Play.
E
Out. Time out the back.
So we have a timeout. We have the father of Bryce Parker writing on the chat, and he says this is really proud how he plays.
Well, at the moment, Bryce Parker's team, Quebec, are 8-3 down, but they are playing with some pride and are frustrating Sporting.
Quiet, please. Play.
Peter Parson with the effort on the far right side. Here comes the return down the centre. Parker does well. He's had a lot of work to do as Bryce Parker, but he's certainly dealt with a lot of it down the centre. Moreno, good save, diving to the left man, Mason Smith. Smith's really made an impact since coming on.
Quiet, please.
He's been a live wire on the court, truth be told. And here is Peter Parson on that right side through the centre. But a long ball given against Parson, and he's going to have to defend a penalty. So here's the opportunity for Sporting. Can they make it at 9? They can. Conviction in that effort from Puvden Kanik.
No gol do Sporting, 9-3. Vence o Sporting aqui, o ASA de Quebec, no pavilhão Susana Barroso, em Odivelas. Relembro que temos cerca de 1 minuto de jogo para jogar na primeira parte e que o Sporting está a ganhar por 9-3.
Here is Mason Smith once again, launches one down this near side, blocked by Moreno. He goes down the centre, and it just evades the grasp of Bryce Parker, and it's double figures now for Sporting, and they are 3 away without reply from Quebec of winning this game on the mercy rule. It's deflected off the post. Is it going to stay out? It does. Peter Parson does well, and he's going to respond diagonally, and his effort just goes wide. Just an equipment check on Quebec's player, and now we restart. Out of play.
fim da primeira parte, aqui no Susana Barroso. Sporting vence por 10-3 o ASA do Québec. As equipas não vão mudar de campo por questões relacionadas com as medidas anti-Covid e neste intervalo de 3 minutos vamos assistir aos elementos da organização a limparem o campo para a melhor prática possível da modalidade. I was just saying to our viewers that we have 3 minutes of time and the crew will maintain the clean as possible court and that the teams won't change fields because of COVID rules.
Absolutely, yeah. So we're operating in a COVID-safe environment as the two teams just gather by their goals to go through some tactics and some advice for the second half, which Sporting at the moment lead by 10-3. It's been a comprehensive, complete performance so far from Sporting. They have already claimed their first win of the World Cup in the men's side of the competition, and they'll be looking for 2 wins on the opening day. And just a reminder that our final game of day 1 will see Vancouver take on CSP.
North America against South America at 4 p.m. Lisbon time.
Who's going to come out on top in that one?
It's going to be a great game.
Yeah, Vancouver will be wanting to try and get some points on the board after their defeat in their opening game, as Ceci will look to try and build on their dominant display over Brussels, a 10-0 victory.
So it's going to be a special game. Now we already can see the referees checking the eye shades of both teams' players. And we have some shouting over the crowd that is here in the pavilion of Susana Barroso in Odivelas. I remember everyone that if you are close enough to Lisbon, you can come here and watch the games live, or preferably on Friday and Saturday on the Complexo Desportivo do Casal Vistoso, where we're going to have the finals. Saturday we're going to have finals.
Yeah. Saturday is the day that we will crown world champions in the men's and the women's.
20 seconds to go on the clock. The half time is ending. The teams are ready to play. Let's play GoalBall. Do you believe that you're going to see the next 12 minutes?
Well, Vancouver managed to really frustrate Sporting in that first game and take it all the way. Let's see if Quebec can do the same. There's a long way to go, though. And some substitutions here for Sporting. Thomas Delphine is coming onto the court. Mason Smith now to respond down the centre. First of this second half goes the way of Sporting, and it's Pavlukanik who gets it. 2 away without response, and Sporting will win this game with time to spare. Can Quebec stop them from doing that?
11-3 no Susana Barroso. Sporting a vencer o ASA do Quebec.
So substitution at half-time for Quebec. Saw the Canadian men's team captain Bruno Haché. Bruno Haché coming on to the court. He's playing on the right of the three, on the far side of the court. Oh, and it's another brilliant effort from Pavlukanik, and they're 1 away now, Sporting, from victory. With under 11 minutes remaining, here's Bruno Haché. Oh, but he finds a response. 12-4.
They won't leave anything to play. They will play until the end of their strengths.
They will keep fighting. This Quebec team.
The lioness Marcia Ferreira still prowls in the technical area with her hands behind her body, watching.
Well, Mason Smith's got another one back here for Quebec. He has been brilliant since coming on as Mason Smith, attacking. 3 goals to his name. Just wide of that far post of the Quebec goal, and Pavlukanik has really been firing them in towards that far side of the goal for Sporting. It's an awkward one, saved well by Bryce Parker in the centre. Bruno Haché cleared away. Head forward, another strong block. Under 10 minutes remaining. Deflected up into the air. Is it going to be stopped from going in? It isn't. It's into the back of the net. It's just deflected off the body of Bruno Haché.
13 golos para o Sporting, 5 para o ASA do Quebec. 2 goals away.
2 goals required, absolutely, for Sporting. Can Quebec frustrate Sporting even further? Thomas Delphine now standing tall. His pink boots on, pink shoes on. Here is Delphine again on that near side. Goes down the centre of the court, blocked by Bryce Parker in the centre. Hands it over to his teammate Bruno Aschi, who's playing on the right to the far side. Goes down the far side touchline, hits the post, and goes across the goal line and into the back of the net. 13-6. Well, they're just not going away.
It's go all the way.
Smith goes down to the centre, blocked. Parker down the centre has his effort blocked by Thomas Delphine. He just hands responsibilities over to his teammate. He's in the centre and he flings one down the far side of the court. It's palmed away. Parker with the effort down the centre with a lot of venom and tried to get a bit of purchase off the surface on that one, but couldn't get through. Here's Mason Smith, who skims one across the surface, blocked in the centre by Mantas Brazauskis. Here is Thomas Delphine. Smith does well, and he's going to reply quickly. Tries to get underneath the body of Brazauskis, but he clears it away. Just over 6 minutes remaining of this second half, with Sporting leading by 13 goals to 6. Timeout called by Nathalie Seguin, the coach for Quebec. (13-6) then for Sporting at the moment, on course for 2 wins out of 2. In the opening day of the GoalBall Club's World Cup.
Another timeout. Both of the coaches trying to restore some strength on their teams.
Diagonal effort that goes wide of the left post. Thomas Delphine on that far side, goes down the far side touchline, but it's cleared away. And here comes Bruno Aschi, who fires one down the centre of the court. It's cleared away. Under 6 minutes remaining into the final quarter then of this group stage match in the men's GoalBall Club World Cup. Forward by Smith. Smith's made a big impact since coming onto the court for Quebec, playing on the left of the three. Here's Thomas Delphine looking to try and go through the centre, but he's had his shot blocked by Bryce Parker, who's dealt with a lot of those venomous shots down the centre of the court. Quick reply, this one. It's wide. Parried around the post, but it was always going wide on that far right side of the goal. So 5.5 minutes remaining in this second half. Away by Smith, who's not only has he made an impact attacking wise, but has contributed defensively as well.
Oh,
And finding a way through. Bruno Asher, the Canada men's captain, has made his mark on the game. It's 13-7.
so 13-7 a favor do Sporting. Sporting que já esteve a 2 golos de fazer uma vitória por misericórdia e neste momento está no momento mais calmo, vamos chamar assim, do jogo. It's a calmer moment for Sporting. They are giving some space to Quebec.
Yeah, Quebec have just fought their way back into this game after potentially being 2 goals away from being eliminated, but they've given away a penalty. It's Mason Smith this time who's given away the penalty. Oh, brilliant save from Smith, and he tips it onto the crossbar and out of play. Well, he makes up for giving away the penalty. That's probably one of the best saves we've had today. Mason Smith diving to his right.
Goal.
Well, it's now 14 for Sporting. The women's team, Sporting CP team, scored 14 in their game. The men's team now have 14 in one game as well. Still need 3 to complete the 10-goal margin win, the mercy rule to come into effect. Quebec have really challenged Sporting and pushed them all the way.
substitution in Sporting. Number 9 leaves, number 3 enters.
So João Pereira comes on, and coming off is Genrik Pavlanknek. So João Pereira comes on for Sporting.
It's the famous Capitão Pereira that talk with us on the European. He's one of the founders of the team, I think. I'm not sure.
High ball given against Mason Smith, so he's going to have to face up to another penalty. He saved the last one brilliantly, diving to his right as he goes to the edge of his orientation area. Ball's just released forward, it's buried into the bottom corner, and João Pereira has come on and scored. And now Sporting just need 2 more, and they will confirm the victory.
15-7 para o Sporting. Acabou de marcar o Capitão Pereira. Sporting a vencer por 15-7 a equipa do ASA do Québec. Faltam 2 minutos e meio de jogo. Ou 2 golos.
Ball played down this near side. He's blocked by Smith, and it's going to be Bruno Ashe who's going to take over and go for the near side corner of the Sporting goal, but it's well wide in the end. Good block by Bruno Ashe. 2 minutes remaining then. Sandwiched underneath the body of João Pereira. Pereira attacks diagonally towards the near corner. Quick reply by Mason Smith. Oh, and a high ball called against Mason Smith, and he's frustrated with himself as he bangs the top of the crossbar.
Penalty contra o ASA do Québec. Capitão Pereira marca novamente 16-7. 16-7 aqui no Susana Barroso. Sporting a vencer os canadianos do ASA Québec. So, 1 goal away again.
1 goal away. Can Sporting complete the victory before the end of play? Off the post. Close from Moreno. It crashes off the left post of the Quebec goal. Mason Smith, who's had a really good game for Quebec. Contributed with goals and good work defensively as well. He pulled off a brilliant save from the penalty. João Pereira into the lap of Mason Smith. Smith will look to counter now on this near side. Smith goes diagonally. It's well wide of the left post of the Sporting goal. Ashe. Blocked by the feet. Smith again down the centre. Moreno with a less fearsome effort this time around. Only 20 seconds to go. Well, Sporting have all but claimed the victory. Quebec have made it a really challenging game at times for Sporting. They've pushed them all the way. Seconds remaining now. The Hooters going to go any second now. It does. And that is the victory for Sporting CP. They win 16-7 in the end. It's 2 wins out of 2 for the hosts in the men's side of the World Cup. 2 wins over the teams from Canada, over Vancouver and now Quebec. It's a comprehensive victory in the end of the scoreline, but Quebec really pushed them all the way. They pushed them all the way till the end of the game. But it's Sporting who come out on top.
E termina assim este Sporting 16, ASA do Quebec 7, termina com o relógio, com os 24 minutos jogados. Voltamos dentro de aproximadamente 5 minutos para o último jogo do dia, que vai trazer-nos a equipa dos sul-americanos de São Paulo, do CSI de São Paulo, contra o Vancouver do Canadá, do norte da América. Um jogo que não vai querer perder. Nós voltamos já a seguir, volte connosco.
Final game of day 1 coming up very shortly. Stay with us, you don't want to miss it.